So do I go ahead?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. So I have been in libraries for over 23 years.
My first company, BAM Promotional Products, I have owned for 23 years.
I've been in the hotel business for over 30 years.
I've been in the business pretty much my whole life.
May 10th will be my 10-year anniversary as a licensed attorney.
I've been in the life coaching industry now full-time for about 3 years.
18 years of professionally teaching surfing and coaching people too.
Well, I have 2 retail businesses.
I have been in my line of work for 8 years.
I have been in the professional workforce for over 20 years.
So, in the amusement since 2018 when me and Bruce got together, but otherwise it was a restaurant.
My father started this business in 1968.
I opened the bookstore in 2005, so it'll be almost 17 years.
I've been working for 25 years here at Lum's.
I've been full-time at Bruce's Candy Kitchen for 20 years.
I have been in restaurant work for over 20 years.
I've been here at Lum's for just over 2 years.
I've been working for the Seaside Civic and Convention Center for about 6.5 years.
I've been doing this work for about 40 years now.
We took over in 2013, so 8.5 years ago.
I just had my 10-year anniversary here at Lum's.
So I started with Park and Recs June of 2020.
It'll be 11 years in May.
I have owned a coffee shop or been in the coffee industry for 7 years now.
This is my 26th year in education.
This is our 5th summer doing gelato, but I've been in the restaurant industry for almost 30 years. I like this question. I always wanted to answer this question.
To have confidence.
Is to have confidence.
Don't hold back.
That self-confidence, I think, to take those risks.
Trust your instincts.
Trusting yourself.
And kind of trust your intuition.
Not let people come in and push me around.
I would not tell myself to do anything different other than just to listen to myself and trust myself and be thoughtful about my choices.
Be really open to possibilities.
Be open to experiences and challenge yourself.
Not to be afraid to try things.
In realizing that failure is okay.
Continue to learn.
Don't be afraid to ask questions. You don't have all the answers.
Appreciate every moment that you're in.
To not forget the things you've learned along the way.
Appreciate each other.
Surrounding yourself with people who are supportive, help motivate, are there for you, your people.
It's important the people you surround yourself with.
Invest your time in relationships in all aspects of life, probably.
We all have our inside jokes. Everybody comes to Chamber every week and the STDA every week, and we get to laugh about each other. I'm known as the big mouth. Like, that's just the way that everybody knows me. It just is the way it is. But it's an inside joke that we have, and when Ginny Didium says Beach Drive Buccaneers, and we all go "R," and that's the stuff that I treasure.
Make the most of any situation.
Be prepared for things to change in life.
You will get your heart broke, and you'll have a lot of you could have a lot of tragedy, you could have a lot of great times, but all in all, when you have to look in the mirror, you're looking at yourself, and you have to take care of yourself.
Don't stress.
Take a vacation. A few more vacations.
Buy the shoes you want, regardless of the price, because you're going to be running your ass off your whole life.
Oh my gosh.
What can you bring? What do other people bring? How do you work well with each other? And what can you bring forward as far as strengths?
Whatever gifts people have, the world wants it. I mean, that's why you have those gifts, right?
Continue to learn.
Always make sure you have a seat at the table.
Communication, having a positive attitude.
The importance of communication, attitude, and perseverance, and hard work.
It's a lot of work, and it's hard work.
I've had some really good bosses.
Manage with your head, not your heart. And I failed at that miserably, and I still manage with my heart.
Believe in your people.
Take care of my staff. Make sure they know they're important. And try new stuff. Don't take it too serious. I'm in the candy world, so
You're
people that work for you and with you need to know that you'll also do the work with them.
Don't ask somebody to do something you're not willing to do yourself.
I don't expect my employees to do anything I wouldn't do.
You can't do it on your own. You have to have help.
Be willing to accept change.
Not shape my business based off of what other people think it should be. I can only make it sustainable if it's something that I can do.
You always have a little dream in your pocket, and if you don't fight for that, nobody else is going to.
Not everybody looks like you, and not everybody has the same desires as you.
To do what you love, because if you do what you love, it's never a job.
It's Ralph Waldo Emerson. What you do speaks so loudly I can't hear what you say.
Your playing small does not serve the world.
Growing up, our dad always told us to, it's 4 things: come early, stay late, don't cause trouble, and do as you're told.
I don't know if it was advice or just a practice of trusting yourself fully.
Stay humble.
Gratitude.
Be humble too, like don't put yourself up too high.
Always having a card in your back pocket is a helpful piece of advice.
Both metaphorically.
Metaphorically and physically, yes.
It's okay to find out that someone else knows more than you.
It wasn't so much advice, but it was actions. People that were supportive and people that were encouraging, positive.
Just because you love what you're doing doesn't mean you're not ready for the next phase.
I think about this all the time.
Be who you are, first of all. Like you are you're gonna go far, but you're gonna fall.
Just believe in yourself. Be uniquely you.
Don't let other people make the decision of who you are.
Know your values and stick with your integrity.
Not to be intimidated by men.
They're like, a woman is out here pumping gas, or you've got to be kidding.
I'm known as the owner's wife. And that does bother me because I contribute a lot, and it's not recognized. So
We were taught that we weren't as good or worth as much.
Sometimes it's really hard when you're a woman to say, I know I'm right and I'm doing the right thing.
We often see a panel of all men, or we see a table of all men, or we see a boardroom of all men, or we see a company with all men at the helm.
Unfortunately, this world, the climate we live in, it's often pitting each other, especially women sometimes. It seems like only one is allowed to reach the top, and that is so sad and should not be.
Fly high and proud and show up on as many radars as possible.
Be strong.
Sometimes the strength that we have within is not what we present.
Be brave. I've always said, speak up even if your voice shakes.
Take charge.
You can do whatever you put your mind to. You're the only obstacle that you have.
Don't hold back. Go for your dreams.
Don't hold back.
Never be afraid to get what you want. And everyone is capable of being a leader.
Always ask for help.
Always be a learner. Be flexible.
Organization, communication, delegation, and collaboration.
Find, whatever it is that gives you that balance and that grounding.
You got it. You're the boss. You know it. Do whatever you want.
to just be strong and be who they are and boss it.
Ooh, that's a good one.
First one would be Ruth Swenson.
That's so easy. I would tell you that would be Sadie Mercer. Whether it's something like running multi-hotels and a restaurant, or raising her 3 boys.
Tanya's pretty amazing and really involved in the community since he took over the business.
Carrie Lambert. She balances everything well, family, work, a lot of stuff with the community.
You guys have covered so many of them. You got all the right ones. But also, I think like Rachel Shack. I don't know how that woman gets anything done the way she does, because she is literally all over the county.
Dawn, she actually opened up a part of her shop for the community members to put things into.
I could literally, off the top of my head, probably give you 12 names. Ruth was huge. Julie Jesse, Stevie, and then when I was starting my business, Samantha Erbach, Katie Smith, Carrie Lambert.
Karen Emmerling, she is amazing. The way she built Beach Books.
Karen Emmerling, a phenomenal mother, friend, wife, grandmother, business owner. She just shows me how to be really good at life.
Michelle Wonderlick. She works so darn hard, and she's always there for her customers, her family, the community.
Michelle Wonderlick with the coffee house. She is all about community. She gives so much.
Jen Visser, inspiring to see someone who sees what she wants and goes and gets it regardless of how it fits in the box.
Oh, my mom. She's done this, just, hey, took it over, had to help out the family.
My mom, she taught me everything about being successful in business as well as being successful in life.
Be my mom. And even though my kids aren't in business, but I have 2 girls, and they've been very inspirational to get me where I'm at.
My sister Lori. Oh, that's true. Yeah, you've done a amazing job.
And it's the Lum sisters themselves, again, in a male-dominant industry. Really impressive.
My mentor. I tear up just thinking about it because, you know, she taught me to be the tough woman I am today.
Brandy, she came down here and she really, just being how she was so laid back and real.
Mary Blake.
I'm Ginny Didia.
Sheila Rowley.
Carrie Rogers.
Gretchen Darnell.
I look up to all the women in Seaside.
All my customers that come through early in the morning.
You know, I'm just constantly inspired by the female business owners in our community. Any woman who is juggling motherhood and a career. I had no sense of how hard that was.
The women that I talk to on a regular basis, like moms, inspire me because they are working and taking care of their family, and they're just major multitaskers.
Women in business, I mean, it could be anybody from women teachers or waitresses, because to make a business, it's just not the person at the top, but it's everybody underneath. So, you know, kudos to all the women out there.
Perfect. That's a great way to end it.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Actually. Look at, oh my gosh, you're getting teary-eyed. Come here. I love the emotion, how you're just like, I love how you're just like, oh my gosh,
It's been a very emotional month for us.
Has it?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that's so great.
You guys just do the rest of
No,
this.
it's not about us. No, here we go. Oh, zoom in on her. Yep.
Please. Marla, you were on our list actually, so.
Shit list.
Yes, shit list. And the thing is,
Okay, this isn't okay. We'll have to reword this, but
I mean, there are so many people in this town that are women that are kick-ass. I could name more women than men. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You're cutting this out, right? We're just talking.
No, this is live video going online.
yeah, no. We're Facebook Live right now.
That would be so funny.
Dude, oh my gosh, don't do that.
It makes, I get rid of the
Keep being your badass selves. That's the soundbite you can use. So.
get lost, Sherry.
She's like, scratch that, rewind. I've been here for 11 years.
I feel no intimidation by men at all. Like personally, like I just don't.
I don't know how you're gonna get that gibberish into something that looks okay. Sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine.
I've done one of the 4.
You do?
One of the 4.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
You learn. Hopefully I will.
Yeah.
Do one.
Maybe you shouldn't put this down. Scratch all.
Yeah. No, don't put that part. People will run with the I have too many hats part.
Yeah.
Don't put that part. Cross that off.
Oh boy. Okay.
Don't put that in there.
I have lots of wisdom, usually. Just not on the...
You're fine. We're gonna.
It'll just be that part of you saying, I hope you don't use that part.
Yeah.
Just use me for the blooper reel.